I feel like I'm like coming back from a sabbatical, an unplanned but super necessary sabbatical. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is LakeYana. If you are new to this channel, welcome. If you've been here before, hey sis, hey bro, I know when you saw this notification pop up that I have a new video, you were probably a little salty. And you were probably either salty excited or like salty upset excited or like just excited, period, because I have not been on YouTube in a very long time, and I'm even afraid to check when my last video went up, which I low-key did check already, and that was so unplanned, so necessary. Oh my goodness. So I just want to send my love, my hugs, my prayers, all of the above to you watching this video right now. I've missed you guys so much. There's so much to say. There's so much to talk about. There's so many amazing things happening, and there were a lot of things that God has had me sort through and heal from, and really just be him and I. And I remember one of my last videos was really just letting go of trying to figure things out on my own and really trusting. Like, I'm not talking about that surface level trust. I'm talking about real talk, Lord, I'ma trust you no matter what it looks like type of trust, okay? And yeah, so literally I don't even know where to start, but I wanted this video to kind of serve as a pause and like life update, and like I'm still alive. Now, y'all playing, because if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I've been doing amazing. I went to Cape Town, South Africa. I'm gonna do a whole video on that because there are some things that God showed me while being over there that changed my entire perspective in life. Real talk. God really met me in South Africa, and I was forever impacted by that experience. And so that's that. There were a lot of things that were going on in my life right now, so I have no points, but I don't want to make this video long at all because I feel like I just really wanted to pop in, show my face, and be like, y'all, I'm here. One of the things that I've been trying to figure out, which this is where I need you guys help in, is if I should do Vlogmas this year. Now, last year I did Vlogmas and I gave out cards. I'm not doing that this year because some of y'all cards got lost in the mail, and some of you guys were so upset, like super mad at me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I know I sent it out. I had a whole team of people, some of my friends, that helped me out in sending them. It wasn't a lot. It was just literally a handful that didn't receive their card, but I just felt super bad, and then I ended up forgetting like who it was, and y'all know I love you so much. So with that being said, I'm trying to figure out if I want to do Vlogmas, and what I was saying, the point that I was making was that last year I feel like it was doable because I did kind of like shorter vlogs every single day, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm just gonna do weekly vlogs in December and just kind of walk you guys through some of the things that have been going on in my life, some of the things that I'm working on, and yeah, there's just like so many moving parts, especially with 2020, y'all. So I was saying that if you guys think, I just want your thoughts if I should do like a weekly vlog for December, or if you really would watch daily vlogs for Vlogmas. Because if y'all really do want me to do daily vlogs for Vlogmas, I will sacrifice and I will do it. So that's part one. Part two, what's been going on with me? Oh my gosh, y'all, this little YouTube sabbatical has been something super necessary for me. There was a lot of things going on, good things, not like terrible things or bad things or anything like that, but like good things in terms of like a lot of hard work, right? I love that word. I love using that phrase because I feel like it describes exactly what it is, because it's hard work, but it's heart work. It's working on your heart intentionally. And so I've been doing a lot of hard work for the past few months. And y'all know I never want to just create something and not be 100% there, all in. And I felt like with the changes that kind of happened in my life as of the summertime, I couldn't really dedicate myself fully to doing YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, Instagram kind of became a little bit more of my focus because it was a little bit more manageable. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I promise you probably see me daily on Insta stories. Y'all, shout out to the Insta story fam who are always on Instagram. And so like I was saying, what's going on with me? So I was leaving Columbia back in December, Columbia, South Carolina. And I kind of put it out there, and then all of a sudden, I promise you, and I kid you not, every time I am getting ready to do something drastic or make any decisions, one of the first things that I do is stay in prayer and I fast, because I never want to move outside of time. And although certain things are inconvenient in my mind and in my eyes, I'd rather be in obedience than out of the will of God. And so sometimes it doesn't look like the way I want it to look like, because I'm like, well, God, I thought my time was done here. I thought I was through. I thought I got that right. And then I was offered an amazing opportunity with a nonprofit organization that I love dearly. And pretty much what I've been doing with them is developing their creative team. And if you don't know me, one of the things that I did corporately a few years back, or I started my career in, was marketing and social media. So if you probably watched some of my videos from 2016, then you'll know that's kind of like where this all kind of started, or actually before then. But I've done freelancing here and there, and this was just an opportunity that I knew was God. For those of you entrepreneurs out there, y'all know that when you haven't received consistent checks, right? When it's like not on you to cut your own checks. When somebody else is cutting you a check and that thing is consistent, that is like the most amazing feeling in the world. And so for me, I had been praying literally a week before this opportunity came to my lap. I was praying. I was like, Lord, you know my financial goals. You know where I want to be. You know the desires of my heart. You know the giving heart that I have. And this is where I'm at. One of the things I asked him was, Lord, provide a means so that I can get a consistent pay. The key word here is consistent, because as an influencer and entrepreneur, you have amazing seasons and amazing moments, and it's just like from the overflow, you're just like, yes, Father. But then comes a time where you need to buckle down and you need to make sure that you budgeted for the season where you're not really getting campaigns, or you're not really getting clients, or you're not really getting sales. And so that was one of the things that was a harsh reality last year, and really learning this year, because this year was really just a learning curve when it came down to business. I was offered that opportunity, and it has been something where I have literally dived into with all of my heart. The Bible says, do everything unto the Lord. And so when I do something, I want it to be of excellence. I want it to be amazing, not perfect, because we ain't perfect, but definitely do my best job to get it done. And that's what I've been dedicating myself to lately. I want to be, I always said, and y'all could quote me because I've said it several times this year, I always said, I just want to be in the field working in the kingdom of God. I don't want to be focused on the next. I don't want to be focused on things that really are not propelling me and allowing me to move forward in life. And so if that's not a relationship, then it is what it is. If that's not promotions, then it is what it is, or campaigns, then it is what it is. If it's working in what I'm working in, then that's what I'm gonna focus on. And so yeah, like my focus has been working that out and really just, you know, serving the Lord. And I feel like it has been a season of divine obedience. And I know I kind of talked about that in my previous video. Being obedient to the will of God, man, it really will stretch you, because you'll be like, but God, but like, I want to be home, and you know, I live so close to New York City, and you know, I feel like that's more convenient. I love being home and like all that stuff and whatever the case is. But I think that sometimes you have to live beyond what you can see in the natural and really trust God in the spiritual realm and really trust that He's got you. And that's one of the things that God showed me in the last few months and weeks, is that like, yo, He really has my back. And that's something that I want to stress and make sure that y'all know, that yes, I've been gone, but your girl has been working really hard. And one of the things I am really just focused on is building legacy beyond myself. It's not just about me, it's about the people that are impacted when I open my mouth. It's about the people who you give to. It's about the people who you show up for, and all of the above. And if showing up means art, writing, whatever showing up means for you, do your absolute best to show up for the people that you were called to show up for. Honestly, that's pretty much it. I feel like this opportunity took up most of my time. I have been traveling back and forth up north and down south for the past few months, and it's been working out. I feel like this single season, I'm good, you know, like I'm good with being busy as long as my focus is God. It's okay. Like God provides the time for rest, but most importantly, I have to decide I need the rest, and I take the rest, which is why y'all haven't seen me on YouTube. But honestly, I just thank you guys for riding along this ride with me, because I think it's one that you can't really map out, because this is my real life. You can't really strategize my life. And although I can definitely develop content and create a lot of different things and write blog posts and all of that good stuff, I can never take away from what God has for me and what I need to do for me and God. And if that's taking a little bit of time off of YouTube, I know that y'all are going to be fine. And I know I'm gonna be fine, and all is well. I know a lot of people in this day and age get so caught up with, well, what if I lose subscribers, or what if I lose you know, likes, or the amount of likes go down. Yeah, that'll happen. That's the reality of what we do. Things are gonna happen. But at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer that when you are doing things according to the will of God, right, and you are passionate and you are intentional about the work that you do, and you're doing it unto the Lord, there is no the amount of likes in the world, amount of subscribers in the world that will ever fill that void or fill that capacity than to actually do all the work that I do unto the Lord. And really, in a nutshell, what I mean is that this all can go away, but if I lose my relationship with God, and if I lose the presence of God, and I'm so far away from Him, then this all means nothing. And I love y'all, I really do, but it means nothing. And that's something that I want you guys to walk away from this video, is that whatever you're pouring yourself into, make sure it's intentional work. Make sure it's changing lives. I don't care what you do. You could be a lawyer, you could be a painter, you could be anything. As long as you are doing it unto the Lord, period. So as you guys watch me continue to navigate through this life of singleness, of widowhood, of life, even as an entrepreneur, my prayer and my hope is that y'all can walk away from each and every video learning, even if it's just one thing. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope that this video was enough to suffice for this week. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me at loveMichelleAna. I just dropped a few little IGTVs, so if I'm not on here, I'm on there also dropping some content. And y'all know I love to write, so I've pretty much tried to develop some content on the captions so that you guys can save it for a day where you need it the most, because I save so many posts and then I'll go back and on you know, on an off day, and I'm like, wow, like this was for me. I need this, and I feel encouraged and I feel inspired. So I want you guys to just go through the feed and see what I've been up to in the last few months and get all caught up. And that is all for today's video. I really truly hope that you guys enjoy. I pray that all is well with you and your family, and that you guys are blessed. You guys have an amazing holiday season and week. I'm gonna be looking at those comments, and I'm gonna be commenting back in the comment section below. Oh, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification so that the next time I post, y'all are the first to see. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.